Hi, my name is Rodger Hara. I am a friend of Sharon's, and I am a Colorado native, third-generation Coloradan. My family has been in Colorado for over 100 years, and I spent over 25 years working as an Outward Bound instructor. And I tell you that by way of background for why I am going to talk about a particular book. And the book is called The Dog Stars, and it is written by a man named Peter Heller. And it is set in Colorado, mostly in and around Erie, in the metropolitan Denver area, north of Denver and east of Boulder. And then a lot of the action in the latter part of the book takes place in western Colorado, between Vail and Grand Junction. I enjoy books that are written by local authors, Colorado authors particularly, and that are set in places where I have lived or visited. And in this case, this particular book appealed to me. It is a book that was published in 2012, and it is an award-winning book. It won the Apple iBooks Novel of the Year Award in 2012, Hudson Booksellers Top Fiction Pick of the Year, Best Book of the Year selection by both the Atlantic Monthly and San Francisco Examiner. Excuse me. It's been published in 18 languages and has been optioned for a motion picture. And the book is probably semi-autobiographical in terms of the character. The protagonist is a man who is a carpenter, a poet, and a fly fisherman, a pilot, lover of dogs, carpenter, and all of those things are things that Peter Heller is as well. Peter Heller lives in Colorado. This was his first novel, and he's written 3 novels subsequently. The book is set 10 years after a flu pandemic that has wiped out 99.9% of the population. And it's not unlike Stephen King's The Stand in terms of its theme, but where The Stand is really an allegorical look at good versus evil. This book is more lyrical. Heller has a poet's voice, and the protagonist in the book is a nice man, capital N, nice, and he categorizes the villains who sound like people who could have come out of Mad Max as not nice. And the book is written in first-person, simple past tense, and the occasional lapses into first-person present tense are surprising. But it's a love story in many ways. It is a adventure story, and it is written in almost a stream of consciousness reminiscence sort of style. And just to give you a taste of it, here's just a passage. It says, "Exhausted to the bone, the untethering that took such an effort. The flight over already seemed like another life, and the airport seemed like a dream. If the airport was a dream, then Jasper was a dream behind a dream, and before was a dream behind that, within and within, dreaming. How we gentle our losses into paler ghosts. And the book is a relatively quick read because of the way that it's written, and it is one that is not going to be for everybody. Some of the actions that are taken by Hig, the protagonist, and his dog, and his battle partner, if you will, in Erie, are upsetting, I think, or would be upsetting to some people, but are honest in terms of what I think would actually happen if you were one of the few survivors in the world and had to do all you could to survive. So I recommend The Dog Stars by Peter Heller very highly.